you seen
fed up.
Star Wars?
I'm being real honest with you. I am tired of this being a situation over there at Lucasfilm. I'm tired of this happening on a yearly basis, and I'm pissed. I'm gonna be real honest. I am absolutely pissed about this. We have breaking news from yesterday. This comes from The Hollywood Reporter. Patty Jenkins' Star Wars movie, Rogue Squadron, meant to release in 2023 in December, has been delayed indefinitely. Don't have a release date, don't have a release window. This movie's just being delayed indefinitely, meaning we have no idea what's going to happen. They say, and this is from The Hollywood Reporter, sources say the producers and filmmaking team came to the realization that Jenkins' schedule and other commitments wouldn't allow for the window needed to make the movie in 2022. Thus, Squadron has been taken off the production schedule. The hope is that once Jenkins fulfills her previous commitments, she will be able to return to the project. And they kind of go on to say, like, it's unclear what, if any, of Jenkins' commitments were issues, specifically that she's in development on Wonder Woman 3 for Warner Bros. And I guess other movies and whatnot. But still, let's get to some other sources. Big Screen Leaks, who's extremely credible, said that now that it's delayed, it's a good time to mention that the film wasn't just delayed because of Jenkins' schedule, but that production on Rogue Squadron isn't going well behind the scenes. It was never going to be ready to shoot next year. So they've been working on the script for over a year now, and I don't, I didn't even want this movie from the beginning. I'm not trying to harp on the idea of Rogue Squadron. When they announced it, I was like, okay, it'll be like Rogue One, you know, a movie I don't really care about in concept, but I'll give them a chance. Maybe this is going to turn out really well. And now they're delaying a movie indefinitely that we already didn't really want in the first place. And this is where I get frustrated with Lucasfilm is, stop announcing projects if you're just going to end up delaying them. Because they have delayed almost every single movie they have worked on. They delayed The Force Awakens from May of 2015 to December of 2015. They delayed The Last Jedi from May of 2017 to December of 2017. Rise of Skywalker from May of 2019 to December of 2019. Solo: A Star Wars Story had an awful production. Rogue One had an awful production and had to be remade pretty much, and had Tony Gilroy come in and save the day. Now Rogue Squadron's having issues. They were going to do a Kenobi movie that wasn't really planning out really well. Josh Trank was going to do a Boba Fett movie that got canceled. The Game of Thrones writers, they were going to make a Star Wars trilogy, and that also has been completely wrapped. I think they said that was delayed indefinitely, and it's pretty much canceled at this point. Those guys are not coming back. So we have had a lot of instances of production issues with these Star Wars movies, and it is a constant thing. And for a while, you know, at least with the sequel trilogy, people were always like, oh, it's Kathleen Kennedy's fault. And I would say, you know what? She can take some blame for sure because she is the Lucasfilm president and executive producer. But to be fair, Disney put all these dates on her. They told her, you have 3 years to make a brand new trilogy. Good fucking luck. That's a lot of pressure. I absolutely understand why those things did not pan out the way they wanted to. However, we haven't had a Star Wars film since 2019. Kathleen Kennedy has said that they've been planning out the next 10 years of Star Wars films. They announced, don't forget, they announced that the movies were going to release in 2022, 2024, 2026. COVID happened, they delayed everything by a year. Completely understandable. I'm not harping on them at all for that. This is unacceptable. This is ridiculous. They did the same thing with Kenobi. They came out and they say, oh, the scripts are ready for Kenobi. We're ready to make this series. Ewan McGregor is back. And then they delay it again because of script rewrites. What the fuck is going on? Like, what something has to change. This is a constant thing. And what's kind of upsetting, too, is that they're talking about possibly replacing this Rogue Squadron movie release date, the 2023 date, with an Old Republic movie, which is a great idea. Like, an Old Republic movie is exactly what we wanted. So why the hell didn't you do that in the first place? Genuinely, why did you not announce an Old Republic movie first? Why is that the backup plan? Why are you gonna be like, oh, you know what fans would really love? An Old Republic movie. We'll see when we want to release that. But you know what we should make? A Rogue Squadron movie. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Why is this delayed again? What production issues are we having? Is it the script? Is it getting things together? You've had a year to work on this. You guys have been writing it. It seemed like they were planning things out for the entire year. It seemed like we were going to get a Rogue Squadron movie in 2023, Taika Waititi's Star Wars movie in 2025, and Kevin Feige's Star Wars movie in 2027. Don't know who would be directing it, but he would be producing it. And we assumed that we were going to get some other movies in between, like J.D. Dillard's supposedly working on a Star Wars movie, and now we have rumors of this Old Republic Star Wars movie. This is just chaos at this point. Lucasfilm has a problem. I don't know who it is, don't know what it is, but it is consistent. That is all that I know. That they consistently have had issues on every single production they have ever had. The only one that went well, surprisingly, is The Last Jedi. Yes, that was delayed by, I think, 8 months, 6 to 8 months, and that was because Rian Johnson had to rewrite the script, but that was not a big deal because production-wise, things apparently went relatively smooth when they came to making the movie, and I think it was finished 4 to 5 months before the movie was even supposed to release, as opposed to The Rise of Skywalker, which they were making changes like weeks before the movie was coming out. This is ridiculous. I cannot say that enough, and I cannot explain to you how upset I am that we are constantly having this issue of every single project that we have over there at Lucasfilm, something goes wrong. It's not fair to us fans that you're coming out to us and you're saying, we have this planned, we're going to give you this, we're going to give you that, and then every single time something goes wrong. Every single time. And this isn't like a Gina Carano situation where, oh, we lost an actor or we lost an actress or some unforeseen thing happened where, you know, God himself was like, hey, I'm going to mess this up for you guys. This is all on Lucasfilm. You're telling me that they're delaying it for scheduling issues with Patty Jenkins? Well, then she shouldn't be making a Star Wars movie if she's not going to commit to it. I'm going to be real honest with you. If we tell you, hey, we want a Star Wars movie by you in 2023, and you're like, oh, I want to do Wonder Woman 3, okay, well, then you don't want to do Star Wars. I'm sorry. If in my opinion, if you're a filmmaker and you have the option between Star Wars and a DC movie that you've already done 2 times and the second one was absolute shit, why are you not picking Star Wars? Why are you not committing to Star Wars? What is the issue with this production that's happening? And according to Big Screen Leaks, it's not even being well done in production. Like, things were not going to be ready to even shoot next year. Why? What is the issue? And why is this a constant thing? Every single movie, excluding The Last Jedi, has had issues. I want answers. Like, I've been fine defending Kathleen Kennedy. I've been fine defending Lucasfilm for the predicament they were put in by Disney for a couple years now. Pretty much since 2019, I have been like, you know what? I didn't like the sequels. I feel like those were production issues. Shit happens. I'm willing to move on. I'm going to call a spade a spade. This is absolute bullshit. Something has to change, and I'm sorry, Lucasfilm. I love the work that you guys have done with the Star Wars shows. I think Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni have done an amazing job with the writing of The Mandalorian. I'm relatively excited for the Book of Boba Fett. I'm super happy with The Acolyte that's going to come out, with the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, Mandalorian Season 3. It sounds like show-wise we have a lot of great things planned. But when it comes to Star Wars, people don't think about the shows. We think about the movies. The movies are supposed to be a culture phenomenon. We're supposed to go to the movies, and it's supposed to be an event. You're supposed to go with your family. It's supposed to be a generational thing. So you announce Rogue Squadron, an idea that is cool on the surface, but does anyone really care? Not really. And so now you're delaying a movie that I already didn't really want to watch anyways. I'm a lot more interested in Taika Waititi's Star Wars movie or Kevin Feige's Star Wars movie. So I was like, okay, you know, I'll wait a little bit to get those guys, and I'll get the one that I don't care about out of the way. Now I don't know what's going to happen with Rogue Squadron. Maybe in 2025 now I'm at to see this thing. Taika Waititi's movie gets delayed a little bit. I just don't know. The fact that they're saying that it's Jenkins' schedule is extremely infuriating to me. Because would you not know about that beforehand? Why is she committing to a movie if the schedule that she has is not going to line up for that? It's ridiculous. I'm pissed. God, I have not been this mad about something Star Wars related in some time. I think this is... I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do anymore. It makes it hard to be a Star Wars fan and look forward to anything. They don't market anything anymore. They don't market at all. Like, literally, when it comes to the Book of Boba Fett, we got a trailer, which is great. It was kind of mid. But in general, they don't market any of their shows. There's hardly any news about Star Wars within the past year. It feels like people are just losing interest in general. And now you're delaying projects indefinitely because you can't get your shit together. And no one pays the consequences for this other than Star Wars fans. And maybe I'm being ridiculous myself. Maybe I'm going too far in a few places, as George Lucas would say, but I feel like as a Star Wars fan, I have every right to be upset with this news. And I understand people are being like, oh, this isn't big news because no one really cared about Rogue Squadron in the first place. You're right. No one cared about this. So not only why are you making this, but now why are you delaying it? Now I'm having to wait even longer for a movie I kind of didn't care about in the first place. And this makes my interest for it go down. If you're telling me she has to work on the script a little bit more, I'm willing to believe you, but At the same time, you should have figured that out in the first place. Stop announcing things and giving us release dates that you cannot meet. Don't set up our expectations just to let us down every fucking time, man. Every fucking time. All right. That's all I have to say about this. If you enjoyed this rant, if you're upset about this news, please leave a like. Help out the channel. There's not going to be a Star Wars movie for, I don't know. Are we getting one in 2023? At this point, who the fuck knows, man? Who the fuck knows? Tell me your thoughts about this bullshit news in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching. I'm Star Wars Only. See you all next time, and may the Force be with you, always.